Imagine yourself an emigrant headed for Oregon, with promises of lush farmlands and a new beginning lure you to leave home and walk for weeks. More than 2,000 miles of trail ruts and traces can still be seen along the Oregon National Historic Trail in 6 states and serve as reminders of the sacrifices, struggles, and triumphs of early American settlers. In 1800, America's western border reached only as far as the Mississippi River. Following the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, the country nearly doubled in size and pushed its western edge past the Rocky Mountains. Yet the wilderness known as Oregon Country, which included present-day Oregon, Washington, and part of Idaho, still belonged to the British, a fact that made many Americans eager to settle the region and claim it for the United States. Hey there, friends! Welcome back to West America Facts. Today, we're taking a wild ride back in time to the Old West as we dive into the thrilling adventure of the Oregon Trail. You're in for a treat as we follow the brave pioneers on their journey to the Promised Land. But before we get started, do us a solid favor. Hit that like button if you're ready for some Old West action, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on more exciting history adventures. Now let's hitch up the wagon and hit the trail. In a time when the land was still untouched by the sprawling footprints of European Americans, American Indians had roamed these vast territories for countless years. Their presence was woven into the fabric of this wild expanse, their stories whispered by the rustling leaves and the murmuring rivers. But for those who hailed from across the sea, this land remained an enigmatic realm, shrouded in the mysteries of the unknown. It was the dawn of a new era, a momentous chapter in American history when the wheels of change were set in motion. The year was 1803, and the United States government harbored ambitious dreams of unlocking the secrets of the Oregon Country, with the intent to open its fertile lands to settlers and pioneers. This grand endeavor, a covert operation in its own right, was entrusted to the intrepid explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. Their expedition was shrouded in secrecy, for it ventured into the heart of uncharted territories. Lewis and Clark embarked on a treacherous journey that would take them through the untamed wilderness of the West. Rivers, mountains, and dense forests stood as formidable adversaries on their path as they charted a route to the Pacific Ocean. But this quest, daring as it was, held a flaw that became all too apparent. The trail they blazed, fraught with danger at every turn, was hardly a suitable passage for families yearning to make a new life in the Oregon Country. It became evident that a gentler, more navigable path was needed, one that could accommodate wagons and the dreams of those who wished to forge a future in the untamed West. And so, the narrative took an unexpected twist, leading us to Robert Stewart, a figure hailing from the ranks of the Astorians. The Astorians were a fellowship of fur traders who had left an indelible mark on the western landscape, establishing Fort Astoria along the banks of the mighty Columbia River in western Oregon. They were adventurers of a different breed, individuals who had learned to thrive amidst the wilderness, harnessing its untold riches. It was Robert Stewart, a man of unparalleled courage and determination, who would etch his name into the annals of history. In the year 1810, he embarked on an odyssey that would forever alter the course of exploration in the American West. A 2,000-mile odyssey that would traverse the rugged terrain and unforgiving landscapes that had once thwarted Lewis and Clark. With the astuteness of a true pioneer, Robert Stewart embarked on a journey that stretched from the heart of Fort Astoria to the bustling metropolis of St. Louis. His expedition was a resolute endeavor, one that spanned an entire 10 months, each day an arduous battle against the elements and the relentless wilderness. But the trail he blazed, while formidable in its own right, was a world apart from the harrowing path undertaken by Lewis and Clark. Picture the scene as we delve into this audacious tale. The year is 1810, and the land stretches out before Robert Stewart, an unbroken canvas painted with nature's most vivid strokes. The Columbia River, a mighty serpent coursing through the rugged terrain, glistens under the azure sky. The forest, an impenetrable fortress of towering trees and the secrets of untold ages, rustles with the whispers of its ancient guardians. As Robert Stewart and his intrepid band of explorers set forth, their wagons creaked in rhythm with the heartbeat of the wilderness. The wheels, tracing a path over the earth, left behind their mark like the footprints of pioneers. The journey was a symphony of determination, a relentless march toward the unknown, driven by the allure of distant horizons and the promise of a new life. It was during the quiet moments around the campfire that the true essence of their journey came to life. The crackling flames cast flickering shadows upon weathered faces, and voices rose in harmony with the night's chorus. Tales of adventure, of battles won against nature's might, and of dreams held close to the heart filled the air. One can almost hear the words exchanged among these brave souls as they shared their visions for the future. This land, it's like nothing I've ever seen, one would say, gazing out at the vast expanse of nature's grandeur. A place where a man can build his dreams from the ground up. Another would chime in, his eyes filled with hope. And as they pressed onward, the landscape itself became their teacher. The Columbia River guided their path, its waters both a companion and an obstacle to conquer. They marveled at the sprawling prairies, where wildflowers swayed in the breeze, and the endless sky stretched out like an uncharted sea. But make no mistake, this journey was no leisurely stroll through Eden. The wilderness, untamed and unyielding, tested their mettle at every step. The mountains, their jagged peaks kissed by snow, loomed like giants in their path. The dense forests, with their towering sentinels of trees, threatened to swallow them whole. Yet Robert Stewart and his comrades were not deterred. They pressed on, unwavering in their resolve, forging a trail that would stand as a testament to human determination. Each day brought fresh challenges, but with grit and tenacity, they overcame them all. Imagine the moment when, after months of toil and sweat, they reached their destination. St. Louis, a bustling hub of civilization, welcomed them with open arms. The pioneers, their clothes tattered and their faces etched with the marks of their journey, had arrived at the doorstep of a new world. In the early 1800s, the vast expanse of North America beckoned to the adventurous souls of the United States. Dreams of a better life, whispers of fertile lands, and the allure of uncharted territories stirred the hearts of many. But the journey westward was a formidable one, fraught with challenges and uncertainty. It wasn't until 1836 that the first wagons dared to roll across the rugged landscape, carving a path from Missouri to Oregon. A missionary couple, Marcus and Narcissa Whitman, were among the brave souls who set out on this perilous trek. With determination etched into their faces, they embarked on their journey, determined to reach the fertile Willamette Valley. They clung to their wagons as symbols of hope, not knowing that these wheeled companions would become their faithful comrades on this arduous expedition. The Whitmans' journey was fraught with hardships. Nature's fury and the unforgiving terrain forced them to abandon their trusty wagons 200 miles shy of the Oregon frontier. But in their struggles, they proved a point that would resonate through history. Families could indeed venture westward using wheeled travel. Years passed, and the rumblings of change echoed through the land. In the spring of 1843, a spirited gathering of nearly 1,000 souls converged in Independence, Missouri. Their ambition was audacious: to journey to Oregon country, to traverse the untamed wilderness that lay beyond. They were met with a cacophony of doubters, voices that whispered of doom and failure. This assembly of pioneers, known as the Great Migration, seemed undeterred. Their determination was palpable as they set their sights on the uncharted horizon. With wagons laden with supplies and dreams, they embarked on a journey that would become the stuff of legends. They were a mosaic of families, laborers, and dreamers, all bound by the common thread of hope. The doubters watched them leave, their voices trailing off into the distance. But the pioneers pressed forward. They navigated the treacherous path with a combination of courage and ingenuity, for they knew of a place that held the key to their success: the South Pass. This 12-mile-wide valley was a gateway, a narrow corridor between the vast plains and the rugged Rockies. It was a passage fraught with challenges, yet it was their lifeline to Oregon. As the pioneers ventured deeper into the unknown, their wagons creaked and groaned under the weight of their aspirations. The wheels churned dust and history with every revolution, forging a path that had never been traversed by such a multitude. They faced the elements head-on, battling storms and exhaustion, but their spirit remained unbroken. Through the trials and tribulations, the pioneers began to understand the profound significance of their journey. It was not just about reaching a destination. It was about the journey itself. They forged bonds that would withstand the harshest of winters and the fiercest of storms. Families became pillars of support, and strangers became friends. Their wagons, once merely a means of transportation, became symbols of their collective willpower. Amidst the towering peaks and whispering pines of the Rockies, the pioneers found solace in each other's company. They shared stories around the campfire, tales of their past lives and dreams of their future. Laughter echoed through the valleys, carrying their hopes and fears into the night. But the mountains were unforgiving, and they demanded sacrifice. With every ascent, the pioneers left a piece of themselves behind. Yet they pushed on, their determination unwavering. The South Pass, with its rugged beauty and unforgiving terrain, tested their mettle, but it also shaped their character. Finally, after months of relentless toil and countless miles traveled, the pioneers glimpsed the promised land. Oregon country, with its lush valleys and flowing rivers, lay before them like a vision from a dream. Their jubilation knew no bounds as they descended from the Rockies and into the embrace of this new world. As the pioneers settled into their new home, they knew that their journey was not just a personal triumph, it was a transformation of the land itself. Thousands of emigrants, drawn by the allure of cheap land, a sense of patriotism, or the promise of a better life, had followed in their footsteps. The land once claimed by the British had become unmistakably American. In 1846, as the last echoes of the Oregon Trail reverberated through the wilderness, a historic decision was made. The British, recognizing the overwhelming American presence in Oregon country, made the fateful choice to cede it to the United States. And so, the wagons that had once carried dreams across the untamed frontier had become the vessels of change. They had brought families to new homes, forged friendships in adversity, and transformed the land's destiny. The wheels of progress had turned, and the story of the pioneers would forever be etched in the annals of American history. As we look back on those intrepid souls who embarked on the journey westward, we are reminded that the true essence of their adventure lay not just in reaching their destination, but in the journey itself. It was a journey of hope, determination, and the unwavering spirit of the human soul. A journey that still resonates in the heart of America today. Thanks for watching our video about the Oregon Trail. We hope you enjoyed the journey with us through this exciting piece of history. Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you. What did you think about the video? Did you learn something new or have a favorite part? Please leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you want to see more awesome content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to explore more adventures together. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.